Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Doncaster Racecourse here on Thursday. It is the 8th of September 2022. Going to look at the stakes races on the program from Doncaster, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Let's look at the stakes action races 3 and 4, the 235 and the 310. The third race, the 235, it is the Group 2 Mayhill Stakes. It's a Group 2 event for Class 1 horses going for a purse of $162,000. Races for 2-year-old fillies here. We have a field of 10 horses going 1,600 meters or a mile on the turf course. I'm going to take here as a top selection the 3-horse Dance in the Grass. Let's go 386 in your tri-cash trifecta. 386 tri-cash trifecta. Top selection 3-horse Dance in the Grass. 2-year-old filly by Cracksman here. Charlie and Mark Johnston train. William Buick gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 21st July at Sandown, 7 furlongs firm ground in the Star Stakes, and the horse won by 3/4 length. You know, he started twice, both starts at Sandown. Last time out, he was way out of it early on, but he settled well mid portion of the race. He slowly moved his way up at the end, and he got the job done. You know, from him where he was early on, way out of it to get the victory. I thought it was an impressive mark. He jumped up quite a few speed figures to get the job done. Coming here today with a good outside post draw, a bit of a versatile type. I think the horse could really run a good race. The debut came the 10th of June at Sandown, 7 furlongs in a Class 4 main race, and the horse won by 2 lengths that day, and he just sat off the leading pair. When he got the lead at the top of the lane, he quickened up nicely, and at 20-1, he ran like a favorite should run. A very good, easy race for him there. With the 2 races, he's really improved. Gets Buick up today, drawn on the stand side. I think this horse is sitting on a good run. I'm going to use him here along with the 8-horse Novakai. This 2-year-old filly by Lupa de Vega. Andre Hazini is on this one for Carl Burke. Most recently, they ran the horse in the Group 3 Sweet Solaria Stakes at Newmarket over the 7, where the horse finished 5th by 2 3/4 lengths that day, and he just couldn't quicken up. He was with him early on, but he just got overtaken. That final furlong at Newmarket could be very tough on horses. Maybe it was just tough on him that day. But the debut on the 16th of July here in Newmarket over the 7, the horse won by 4 1/4 lengths that day, and he was under the drive and excelling that day. I thought that race was good. Come back to the home track. I'll give him a shot here at 8-1 in the play spot. But to recap my selections for the third, the 235 from Doncaster, it's the Group 2 Mayhill Stakes. Let's take as a top selection the 3-horse Dance in the Grass. Give kudos to the 8-horse Novakai. 386 tri-cash trifecta. 38 in your plays pot. The 4th race, the 310th featured on the program. It's for the filly stayers. It is the Group 2 Park Hill Stakes. It's a Group 2 event for Class 1 horses going for a purse of $162,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Fillies mares only. Field of 8 horses going the distance of ground of 2,900 meters or a mile 13/16 over the turf course. The St. Ledger trip, basically. My top selection, I'm going to take this 6-horse. Yes. 627 for me in your tri-cash trifecta. 627 tri-cash trifecta. Top selection 6-horse. Yes. 4-year-old filly by Camelot here. Judd Monone, Ralph Beckett trains. Rob Hornby's on this one. The horse's most recent outing came 30th July at Goodwood. Very fast ground, a mile 3/4 in the Group 2 Lily Langtree Stakes. And the horse finished 4th by 4 3/4 lengths that day. Had a high weight off the 10-month bench. The horse really couldn't keep up. He was with him early on, but then just kind of hit the wall. You know, needed the race there. Coming second off the bench, a little softer ground, a little softer spot. I think the horse sitting on a lot better run than she was last time out. 2 backs for a long shot on the 2nd of October. A mile 3/4 soft ground in the Group 2 Prix de Royal U. The horse finished 7th by 5 lengths and just kind of stalked. Never really quickened up. It wasn't the day to win. And then here in the Park Hill last year at Doncaster over the same trip, the horse finished 3rd by 3.5 lengths that day. The horse stalked, but again, just wasn't getting going. You're going to see a lot softer ground. Well, not as soft as, not heavy, but not firm, lightning fast firm like she saw last season and the last time out of Goodwood. I think with a little give in the ground, she should get something going. The last time she saw a ground that had an okay give in the ground, like a good ground, came last summer at Chester in the Chester Stakes over the mile and 3/4, winning by a nose that day. The horse, basically was a little bit wide throughout, but really kept going on the front end. A very good run there. Before that, ran a Newmarket in the Chalice Stakes, where the horse finished fourth by 3 1/4 lengths there. And again, just needed a longer trip, but she still ran her heart out there. And then won a novice race last summer on the turf at Linkfield over the 1.5 mile on soft ground, winning by 11. Winning by 1. It was a very good run. Coming here at 3-1, I'm going to use this horse. A horse to possibly upset the place pot, I think, would be the 2-horse Ashada. Jim Crowley's on this one for Shadwell and Roger Varian. Most recently in the Lancashire Oaks at Haydock over the 1.5 mile. The horse that day finished third by 2.5 lengths that day. Was with them early on, had a little bumpiness in the lane, just couldn't stay with them late. Maybe the very soft ground got to her. I think she goes up a lot more with the extra 2 furlongs. I think she could slow it down on the front end, and I think she could really run a better race. 7-5, I'll definitely use her, but I think yes off the bench is going to be your likeliest winner. But to recount my selections for the fourth, the 310 from Doncaster, it is the Group 2 Park Hill Stakes. Let's take the 6-horse. Yes. Give kudos to the 2-horse Ashada. 627 Tricast Trifecta 6-2 in your plays pod. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.